Metroflex Long Beach, and we're about to show you all what this contest is all about. So we're gonna do a little mock run through of the contest. And I got these fucking 3 athletes, Chris Piana, Mac Truck, Bishop, and we're gonna be doing our thing here at Metroflex. And you know, I'm really excited about this contest because it's gonna be fucking entertaining, and it's gonna incorporate all sorts of different physiques, and it's not gonna be a show where everyone looks the same. So that's the important shit. So you guys ready to get this fucking show on the road?
Excited, ready to go.
As you can see, we got 3 totally different physiques. And you know, you look and you wonder, okay, so we got the physical aspect and then we have the visual aspect. So, you know, some are bulkier, some are leaner, you know, and when they get and they start lifting the weights, you know, who's gonna be stronger, who's doing body weight. So you don't really know what the fuck's gonna happen. And you can't sit here and look through physiques and you have no idea who's gonna win this show. Now, if this was a bodybuilding show, you could look right now and you could pretty much place the guys how you place them. If it was a physique show, you can pretty much look right now and place them how you're gonna place them. The show, there would be no point in having a show right now, because right now I could just place them and we'd be done, go home. There's no reason to even go to the show, because I can tell you right now what place who would get in which category. But in this contest, you have no idea who's gonna place where, because you don't know what they can do, right? You don't know once they start lifting weights, you don't know what they can do. And let's face it, the real sport is in the gym, not on stage posing. So the sport of bodybuilding, the sport of physique, is in the gym lifting the fucking weights. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fucking lift weights. So let's see, you know, they got the show. Let's see if you got the go to back that shit up, right? So what is it we do? We fucking train. We fucking love to train. We kill it in the gym day after day. Now when it's time to test ourselves, to basically test ourselves about the results we've been getting in the gym, our bodies changing, being in the best shape of our life, how do we test ourselves? Well, you gotta jump on stage in posing trunks and, you know, pose. And that's the only true test for a bodybuilder or a physique competitor, or someone that's concerned about looking the best they can look. And, you know, the true sport is in the gym. The gym is where the sport is, not on stage in posing trunks with tanning and oil and so forth. That's not a sport. I'm not trying to talk shit. It's not a sport. You know, the sport is in the gym, fucking killing it, lifting weight, having the heart to keep going, to fight the burn, to push through, to do forced reps, to push your body beyond its normal limitations. That's the fucking sport. That's what we love, is killing ourselves and willing to go in the gym and do whatever the fuck it takes to get through that workout, and every day get better and better and better. That's what this sport is about. So I have decided I'd like to do a contest that incorporates the weightlifting with the display of the physique. So it's more of a sport. So it's more entertaining. So you're seeing these guys that have these great physiques, but what the fuck can they do with it? You know, okay, you got a great physique, but you know, what can you do with it? Can you back that shit up? Well, if you're on stage and you're competing against this guy, and this guy's winning, guess what? There's nothing this guy can do to come back and win. He's fucked, right? It's not a sport. There's no competition. You show up looking the best, you won. Now, when you're lifting weights and a guy does more reps than you on the bench press, what do? You fucking gather up your fucking senses, you get on the bench and you show that motherfucker what's up. And you prove to him that you got more heart, more determination, and you're gonna outlift that motherfucker, whatever it takes. So you have a chance to beat this guy throughout the entire competition. Why? Because you might have more heart, and you train harder, you work harder, and it's about work in the gym. So let's see what these guys can do. Let's bring the sport to the stage, right? The sport is about lifting weights, making the muscles bigger. So let's bring the weights to the motherfucking stage. So yeah, you look great, but let's see what you can do in the gym.
Eating whatever I want on sloppy as shit, and I can still bench press my own body weight right now about 25, 26 times. So imagine when I shed off 10 or 15 pounds, what I'm gonna do.
I wanted to come up with a contest where we incorporate both. we're talking about body weight, okay? Body weight. Benching your body weight for as many reps as you can, squatting your body weight for as many reps as you can, dips your body weight for as many reps as you can, and pull-ups, all right? So those 4 exercises pretty much hits the entire body. And it doesn't matter if you weigh 280 or you weigh 180. Both these guys can compete against each other. And the beauty of this contest is you're gonna have, if you have 30 contestants, these guys all look different. They all have different physiques. And you can't look at these physiques and decide right away who's gonna win. Now, if I'm at the weigh-ins of a bodybuilding contest, I can almost look backstage and I can pick out first, second, third just by looking at them. They don't even need to get on stage. I can tell who's gonna be the champion. Now, in this contest, you got no fucking idea who's gonna win because you don't know what these guys can do in the gym. So this guy might have a flawless physique, but you put him, he starts lifting weights, and guess what? He ain't got shit.
I never competed a day in my life. What I like about this is that all I do is lift weights. Like, I love lifting weights. Like, this is the fuck I do. So going into this, it's more so you get to showcase exactly what you do in the gym. You know, me, I don't think nobody can outlift me. Like, this is what the fuck I do. I do this shit all my life. Lifting my body weight, it's just what I do. Like, I enjoy it. So by me never competing, it allows me to get into something where it just isn't like just a quote unquote show. You know, like you go on stage, I see the guys, they just showcasing a little bit what they got, check marks on here, there, whatever. For me, this show is more so, what can you do? You know, you go in the gym every fucking day, 5, 6 days a week, and you work. So when you go to this show, you're doing the same thing. You coming to fucking work. You ain't coming in here to show off and do all of that. You coming to work.
Let's talk about judging. Judging as fair as you could possibly fucking make it. The morning show is the 4 lifts, right? 4 lifts is the morning show. Now, you're lifting your body weight. There's no politics involved. There's no fucking judging. You don't need a judge. You know where everyone stands by the end of that morning show. You know who's ahead. You know who's last. You know everyone's placing going into the night show. The night show is the posing. Now, so you got 4 lifts. Everyone's judged on a point system. So there's no bullshit.
This is more than a competition, you know, because when you jump on stage, you're being judged by how you look, you know, because hard is everything when you're in that gym. On that stage, you just luck up sometimes. It's about if that judge wants your physique. You came in a little crisp. In that gym, it's anybody's game. It's about who got that drop, who hungry enough. And that's me. I don't think nobody can out-train me. You can put me up against the top pro. Mr. Olympia himself. He ain't gonna out-train me. He ain't gonna out-bench me. He ain't gonna out-squat me because he's porcelain. Any little thing to break that dude. Me? Nah, it ain't that simple, baby.
Now, the night show is gonna be judged on 4 categories. So we're gonna cut out the bullshit of the judging when it comes to the physique. All right, so we have muscle mass. That's the first category. Second category, symmetry and aesthetics. Right, so that's the symmetry of the body, everything symmetrical, calves to arms, you know, shoulders to waist, quad to hamstring. That's the second category. Third category is muscularity and shredded, being in shape, you know, being ripped. That's the third category. So fourth category is presentation. Presentation is your presentation on stage, your confidence, your trunks, your hair, tan, how you present yourself from A to Z. So now let's talk about muscle mass. You look at 10 competitors there's no bullshit when you're talking about, let's put these guys in order from 1st to 10th as far as their muscle mass. There's no politics involved. There's no bullshit. You know which guy's the biggest, you know which guy's the smallest. As far as muscle mass, you judge them, that's where they are. There's no bullshit. Asymmetry and aesthetics, you know, yeah, a little bit of bullshit can happen, but still, we can see who's more symmetrical. We see the guys that maybe have no legs, big upper body. This guy's missing a back. On the 3rd category, we have leanness, shredded, in shape, muscularity. You're gonna be able to look at those 10 guys and you're gonna know which guy's the most shredded, without a doubt. So there's no bullshit involved in who's the most shredded. Presentation, there could be a little bit of bullshit going on there, but we're still cutting out as much bullshit as possible. But what I'm doing is, we have 8 categories, 4 in the morning, 4 at night. 6 of those 8 categories, no bullshit could possibly take place. Every competitor is gonna get their scorecard back. People are gonna see the scorecards. So there's no bullshit. We're gonna look and see, yeah. And if there's any bullshit going on, any judges fuck up and say, yeah, this guy's, you know, 1st place in muscle mass, and we look and he's not, that motherfucking judge is gonna answer my ass and his ass is fucking kicked the fuck out. And so there ain't gonna be any bullshit. The judge is gonna be 100%. And that's the most important thing, is doing something that's 100% fair. You know, that's the way I see it is. I want things to be fair.
And the night show is posing. So that's what I've never done. I've never done that before. So for me, it's going to take, that's why I'm going to have to do more of the practicing and more of the, you know, the mental concentration on being able to showcase all the different parts of my body the way that it needs to be showcased. Because like I said, I've never done that shit before. But when it comes to the gym, I do this shit every day.
Now, let's talk about prize money. I want to do something to give back to the athletes. I want to do this for fun. I want this to be exciting. I want it to be enjoyable. I want people that aren't even involved in the fitness industry to be able to come, sit, and watch a show and have a good time. I want people to flip the channels on their TV and they come across a contest like this and they actually stop and say, what the fuck is this? And they watch it and they're entertained. And I believe that what I'm bringing to this contest is entertainment. Because you're seeing these guys, it's not like a beauty contest. There's actually work and sport involved of lifting weights against each other and doing what we do as a contest. That's what we do, we fucking lift weights. So I see this as very entertaining, and that's what I want. I want to bring entertainment of our sport to the general public, and I want to get more people involved. And you know, that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm definitely not trying to compete with any other federations. I'm not trying to start my own federation. I'm not trying to do any of that. I'm just trying to have a fun contest that's going to get other people involved. And another thing I want to do is I want to give back to the athletes. I want to do something to show my appreciation. And I'm not doing this to make money. So whatever money is put forth as far as entry fees is going to be given back to the contestants. So I'm not doing this to make money. Therefore, I'm not trying to start an organization. I'm not trying to compete with, you know, other NPC or